You guys have been awesome. You're in for a real treat. Your next comic coming to the stage, legend. We get surprises here at the open mic every now and then, and this is one of them. 12-time heavyweight champion. Give it up, Hulk Hogan! You guys. Yeah!
Get over Jason Staples, everybody! Yeah, that's my brother right there! Belt. Got the belt right here. Hey, thanks for coming out to the drop, everybody. You guys know where they came up with the name The Drop? I bet you don't know where they came up with it, do you? Well, I had my publicist do some research, and it turns out that actually The Drop was the nickname of one of the former owners. Yeah, unfortunately, he's no longer allowed to hold babies. Yeah. No, but actually, before it was the Drop Comedy Club, it was a professional wrestling comedy club that went by the name The Elbow Drop. And before that, it was a professional wrestling abortion clinic that went by the same name. Because the spinning elbow drop is single well into the second trimester. All right, now, you guys might be surprised to find out the Holster's favorite month is February because it's Black History Month. But his second favorite month is April, and let me tell you why. One, because the Holster loves April Fool's pranks, okay? But mostly because one year, on April 1st, the Holster had sex with a girl whose name was April. She was a little wrestling groupie, and she was hot as hell. But I'll be honest with you, we were laying there afterwards in our post-coital bliss, and she turns over and says to the Holster, "Hey, Holster, I got a confession to make. My name isn't really April." And the Holster looks at her and says, "That's okay, April. I don't really not have herpes." We don't really not have herpes. She came for the 24-inch python, and she stayed for the Valtrex. That's her herpes. Now, I'm not wrestling anymore, so I've got to invest my fortune in something. The Holster just bought a 300,000 square foot manufacturing facility in Southwest Michigan that employs over 300 American workers. Let me hear you, America! That's right. We manufacture wire coat hangers in the name of the business of the Pro Choice Manufacturing Group. Now hold on a minute, the Holster. Gotta explain something to you. We have horrible health care benefits and we do not offer birth control. We do, however, offer excellent employee discounts to company-made merchandise, so. Now, I know you're probably thinking the Holster's had a lot of three-ways over the years, and you'd be right about that, brother. But one thing the Holster never had until last night in Mishawaka was a four-way. Let me hear you, America, four-way, yeah! Well, I had sex with a girl that was pregnant with twins, but technically. Alright, now I talked about my oversized penis. As a matter of fact, my penis is so giant that I named it Andre. Oh, jeez. I named it Andre because I beat the shit out of this thing, man. I beat the shit out of it. I beat the shit out of it like it on Samuel Jackson $300, brother. But I'll be honest with you, all the steroids over the years, they've taken their toll in a little Holster down there. Viagra doesn't do any good for me. No, for me, I have to have somebody in the bedroom put me in a sleeper hole, and they pick my penis up once, and it drops. They pick my penis up again, and it drops. They pick it up a third time, it starts to drop, and then it's already bam! It took God in heaven 6 days to create the earth, brother, and on the 7th day he rested. But you know what he was doing on the 8th day? Creating the 24-inch pythons. So let me ask you one question, brother. What are you gonna do when Holster comes to the drop and tells abortion jokes to you? Let me hear you, America, one more time! Get up, Hulk Hogan! Thank you, everybody! Get up your host Jason Staples!
I'm tired.